y'all? Welcome back. And you back in the building with the 3 Truths.
We appreciate everybody showing love, man. 100K, man. We appreciate y'all subscribing, fucking with the shorts, fucking with the videos. We're gonna get straight into it. I'm not even gonna acknowledge the nigga name, but Nicki husband. Not only was he, I think I could honestly say, he was in the basement with him and his daughter Nicki, because you know he's not allowed to be in schools. He not only was in the basement trying to make it seem as though he was, you know, being there for his daughter first day. This nigga was outside in New York
talking shit,
waiting for Offset. Meanwhile, Offset with Cenat having the time of his life. And now he's on probation and he can't leave the house for the next 3 months for being tough.
Yep.
like,
all I can say to that nigga, you already on a block list. You already a red flag.
registered sex offender.
Honestly, you already putting smut on your own girl name. Like, nigga, you need to just sit down, because you the bitch in this situation.
I was talking to a female about this. I said Nicki is willing to throw away, and I ain't saying Nicki worth billions, but she's willing to throw away $1 billion, multi-million-dollar brand that she built over dick and problems. Over a gangster hood nigga that's just punching dick in you. And that's enough for you to throw away 500
Niggas do the same thing.
And assaulting bitches out here.
Yep.
And still
her
defend
brother.
his name.
And her brother, let's not forget, Nicki is an oddball to me. So that's why I never really took her serious, because her brother got caught up for trying to touch little kids. So with that, and then this nigga sexually assaulting women on the street, it's like, bro, what the fuck are you on? Like, you have all this money, you're this megastar, but we just quick to deflect that shit out your personal frame, but anybody else would have got canceled for that shit.
Yes.
So it's just, and it's politics, and she's intertwined with the white people that could just make
that shit go away.
Yeah.
Just to keep it 100, I'm on Offset side.
Me too.
You in woman business. This shit ain't got nothing to do with what you done did or what I done said, like far as in Nicki husband and Offset. It was not that we know of or aware of. It wasn't about that.
It was no problem.
They're taking Nicki husband and them, like, and they peoples, they taking women business and making it street business.
Yep.
You taking women politics, 2 women that just may not coexist, and you're literally turning it into, alright, this is gang war ties. Off of what? Off of women business? And I'm not saying you're not supposed to protect your chick. I ain't saying that at all. But they moving on the type time like where you be saying equal right, equal fight. They looking at like, alright, I don't care if it's just between them. We gonna make this war between us now.
Nah, that's a different story. When I say equal rights, equal fights, I'm saying it's alright for a man to defend himself and a woman decides to crack on you or get a weapon on you or some shit.
But
that's what I mean by equal rights, equal fights. But when it comes to that shit,
I'm just saying it's rumored that when Offset was with Cenat doing the 24-hour, you know, stream over there, I guess Cardi was at a party and they was there, and it's saying reportedly, I don't know if this is accurate or not, that I guess Cardi was scared because, like, I mean, you in the same environment as these zoo niggas, as they would call themselves, and your niggas all the way at Cenat mansion, nowhere to be found.
It was like an MTV award type thing. Like, so you're trying to fight a nigga at a fucking award show.
Knowing only his bitch is there and he's nowhere near there, but you're gonna make it seem like he's pussy when he wasn't even there to begin with. Like, it wasn't like he was there and he got about, he wasn't even going to be like.
So it's like some guilty by association shit. You're trying to beef with me because my bitch who don't like your bitch is there.
But hopping off the plane and niggas is looking for you in the area you ain't at, that guy is different. That's why I respect the fact when Offset was laughing by the jet saying these niggas broke. Cause niggas is broke. They sitting outside with Brooklyn hoodies on.
Nigga, he be right there on the same block, and I know the street that he was on. He will be outside with them niggas on a regular, living life out there for real, if not in jail, if it wasn't for Nicki. Nicki is really the one that saved this nigga from
100%.
being outside in the street, repeated, going to jail, back and forth, like, she saved you.
But the problem with this whole situation is, they really seeing Nicki husband and his people, they certified gangsters. Like, they really like that.
Like that.
So that's what's fucking me up.
I'll say his people's maybe.
But I'm saying, let's put devil's advocate and say they all really like that for real. That even makes them look even more stupid.
Yes.
Because why would you want everybody to know that you like that? But hey, everybody want clout.
Yes. It's all about clout.
And it's like, nigga, why though? You're already married to a bag, so why the fuck would you want to incriminate yourself on some dumb shit online and you know you're not supposed to be.
And the same nigga that was like sitting there being hyped
nothing that he's done has said he's smart. We can't say he's smart. We can't. Because everything he's done does not qualify him being smart.
I thought you were saying is that he's smart for doing this shit.
Hell no. I'm saying he's just nigga dumb shit.
The main nigga that was
nothing on here said he was smart. Ain't nothing he could do and say he was smart.
The main nigga that was sitting there popping shit with his face all in the camera, then he showed Nicki's husband next to him. The next day after Offset said these niggas broke, he like, yeah, I don't even know how all this happened. I don't even know how shit went left. Like, I don't even know where things went wrong. Things went wrong when you was outside saying where niggas is at. That's where things went wrong. Offset didn't come out saying nothing.
Right.
You went outside and said where niggas at, and then 2 days later said, I don't know how things got to this point.
Exactly. But he not gonna, if you feel that way about Cardi and shit because she's beefing with Nicki and shit, if you really want to interject yourself in some bitch shit, why you ain't diss the niggas that the set that fucks with Cardi and shit? Since she claims that she a blood and shit, she has to
politicking.
Yeah, because you're not gonna fuck with them niggas because they live in they are close to that area. Like I said, I know that area because New York's like my second home. This shit is right there. So it's just like if I know that and I'm a nigga that live in Jersey and then there's niggas that actually live over there that fuck with her, why you won't put that smoke towards them? Because you know it'll be a full-blown war and niggas will go down.
And the fact that
he know he ain't gonna make it.
And the fact that them two made a song, Nicki and Cardi, when they was on Motorsport, and they really couldn't even be in the same room at the same time, that should have let niggas know that, like, no matter how many pictures you might see them talk, it's like they not gonna ever be like.
It just business.
Forced, nigga.
It just business.
Nicki even said that she didn't even know that she was gonna be on the track with her. They told her Migos. They didn't tell her Cardi was gonna be on that shit.
But Nicki fuck with Ice Spice. Selective politicking.
Yep.
You fuck with Ice Spice. I get it, but they I'm not saying they had the same type of, you know what I mean? Because Ice Spice wasn't on like Love and Hip Hop or nothing like that. But they both giving the New York, you know that we dirty, hood, pretty bitch. I guess Ice Spice just more. She's more marketable.
More marketable and more
and she's more in tune with the audience of today.
And she don't really got, and Ice don't got really too much smut on her name.
Yes.
They still put smut on Cardi for putting drinks in niggas, you know what I mean? I just put bills in niggas' drink.
Yeah, yes.
Ice
not as much though.
Only thing I heard from Ice Spice
that's supposed to be a cancelable
no, I'm saying the only Ice Spice joint I heard was that she got a sex tape.
Got popping, so.
Even then,
but
because think about that whole shit with Bill Cosby. That shit was around 2018, 2017. Now that's canceling some fucking.
But they going off 1978 time.
They still canceling.
What happened?
They shut him down.
They shut him down. And honestly, it's not even because of all that. It's because this nigga wanted to buy one of the most expensive television channels. That's why they wanted to shut him down. Ain't even cancel culture, it was just the man wanted to shut it down. I just don't know how they able to go 30, 40 years back and discover some shit. It ain't hard.
I'm not saying like you can find, alright, murder, alright, cool. But how can you prove 40 years ago that he assaulted someone? Like, how can you prove that?
The birth of the Me Too movement. A couple bitches said he touched me from way back when. Now a bunch of other bitches that want to join in the bandwagon, he touched me too.
Cause I look at a lot of shit where it's like the murder shit, all it takes is for you maybe to get the blood of the son or the daughter or something like that you can make, you know, connections and stuff like that. I'm like, alright, cool. But how can you prove that there was intercourse between this man and woman? You know what I mean? 30, 40 years.
It's been years. There's no more DNA traces or anything.
So it's just more of he say, she say.
Yeah. Yes. If a bitch says he touched me, he touched you.
87 women is not lying when they say the same story.
That's why
Do y'all believe that?
That's why I don't believe that whole bullshit, believe all women. Because there's so many cases now where bitches lie
And we're the three truths. We love women, but why people can't make it seem like all 87 of them got paid off? I mean, it's possible.
Yes.
You give 87 people $1,500.
I'll say 7.
You think CBS won't?
CBS didn't want to get caught.
Lie about him.
Yep.
R. Kelly,
Lie.
Cause I ain't saying R. Kelly was innocent, but they smart a lot of shit that they were saying in there he ain't really do.
See, that's why.
Some shit he did though. Some shit he did. Most shit that he did, but some shit they were just spicing it on, adding the oregano over top of the spaghetti that was already made. Like they just they spicing it.
The media had a whole field day with that.
They did.
He was wrong,
but he didn't make himself look good on the interview.
No, that he tried to.
He looked like 100% manipulator, like that got caught.
Yes.
Yeah. Nigga, he was in the
crying but no tears coming out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aaliyah.
He was locking his wife in her room from the outside.
Yeah. Now see with that, I feel like the wife knew.
If you want something, get whatever you need now, bitch, because I'm locking the door once you go back.
I feel like the wife knew, but she didn't want to go against the monster at that time that was R. Kelly. Monster meaning more finance, more lawyers, more, you know what I'm saying, could drag that bitch through the mud at that time. Because when the Boondocks came out with that whole trial of R. Kelly shit, that was some real life shit.
Yep.
Before that, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yep.
When he did that, it was so bad because he had to remove it.
Drip.
Yep.
He had to remove it. It was too much.
Shit.
It was too much.
That's what I'm saying. He had the industry and the people that run that bitch in his pocket.
But my thing is, I'm still listening to Ignition. Am I fucked up for that?
No, because you fucking with the music.
You can separate the music from the person.
Yeah, I could hate a fucking person, but I could fuck what they produce.
Yes. And that's.
I'm not saying any of this to hate. This is just all entertainment purposes only.
Speculation.
At the end of the day, y'all not gonna act like y'all didn't see the video years ago when Trey Songz was with the white John. We're not gonna act like we didn't see the video of R. Kelly damn near putting his dick in bitches' faces during concerts, and then they touch it, and then he act like all innocent. We ain't gonna act like we ain't see this shit. And I ain't taking nobody's side.
That was all 14 and 15 year olds in front.
No, I'm talking recently. Like this was probably like around like 2015, 2016. Like when he was still out here doing shows, but they started getting the Atlanta down south. Yes.
Yeah, how old were the ones in front?
I don't know. Nah. The more modern day, like 2013, 14, 15, it was the 40, 45-year-old bitches.
Yeah.
The youngest ones out there was like 25, 30. But he definitely had like the women out like around his age, like 40, 45, and they
them the ones that were really fucking with his.
They were fucking with him,
even if he's guilty.
Yeah. Yes. You had women really rocking with him. Even he had girls that were like 21, 20, 22, saying that he wasn't guilty, even though they were speculating that he had his own little sex code.
And don't let this go over your head. Even Ted Bundy had bitches. And he was a true life serial killer, and the bitches loved him.
Yep.
They was at the court, literally saluting. He's so cute. They was basically saying in the 80s, 90s version of, it was the eyes for me. That's basically what they were saying about the nigga. He was a full-blown serial killer that admitted to multiple bodies.
That's why I look at bitches with true judgment now.
The Night Stalker, the Rodriguez nigga or whatever, they was saying, hell Satan. He said hell Satan, but he got the perfect model face. Like the bitches tell it. He got the perfect cheekbone, but he got the eyes of the devil.
And the nigga that killed his wife and their kids, both their daughters and shit, they still have bitches going to court, writing him letters, talking about how good he looked and how good he made them feel and shit. He had fans. How do you have fans of somebody that you know just killed his wife and his innocent 2 children because he couldn't stand that?
Bro, you can rape and murder and still get bitches to send you ass shots in jail.
Yes.
That's different.
They hard.
That's different. And I'm not saying that just to say that. Niggas is real life serial killer, psychopath.
Wait, what's that nigga? No, you keep going.
Like I said,
niggas is real life murderers out this joint, and bitches love it.
Like I said before, niggas lie to women. But women lie to themselves even more.
They say they don't want that nigga that's killing them up. I didn't know he was a murderer. You didn't know he was a murderer?
You can look on TV and find out. You can look on your phone and know.
Bro, 12 years, 20 years, 15 years, 25 years. It's different stories. And it ain't just white, it's black too.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like I said.
Like I'm talking.
Women lie to themselves even more.
20 years, 10 years, 5 years. This is before internet.
Oh,
He'll just leave. He'll just leave and he'll just go out. He say he'll just go out for rides up on the highway every night.
Delusional ass bitch.
And he leaves at 7 a.m. It comes around 4, 6 a.m. and he's telling you where the breakfast at, bitch.
Delusions.
listen, Charles Manson.
Yes.
Yup.
And you know what's so sad about him? And you know what's so hold on. You know what's so sad about him? He was more fucked up in the brain. He made YNW Melly look nice. He wasn't with to everybody. He had bitches singing Bible songs, but like to the great Lord, the devil. And they was really in there getting they fake, knowing they was guilty, and they was really all singing. They was all on beat and tone. They was truly ready to die. About Charles.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He had a way with words. That's all you really need with bitches.
That's all
you know how to talk.
It's called
he knew how to talk. Even though he was batshit crazy, but he made himself sound I seen his interviews. It was a point where
Jim Jones, the original Jim Jones.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was a point where I was watching this nigga's interviews, his court interviews, prison interviews, back to back. He was an intellectual. He was intellectual when he spoke.
Mass manipulator.
But in reality, his ass was batshit off the wall.
He just was able to use his intelligence and his way with words for a negative.
Drugs and manipulation is a motherfucker. That's what he did. He drugged those bitches and manipulated them, said the right shit. They made it make sense in their head.
But
had them kill people.
There's still cults out today that literally there's literally sex cults out today where it's like a fucking 15, 16, 17, 28, 35-year-old woman are all fucking the same 65-year-old man.
Yep.
And they're all on a slave contract together.
And that's why I hate when they be trying to say certain things don't be real, certain conspiracy theories and shit don't be true. If that ain't the case, man, y'all gotta do your homework on everything that we just said and talked about. Cause that shit I be seeing, I be like, nah. That whole ritual, that whole manipulation where you can have 87 motherfuckers be willing to kill themselves because they about to go.
They drank Kool-Aid.
Because they're about to go up to the Star Trek joint.
Enterprise.
The Star Trek joint about to come get them because they were chosen to go next level. That is mass manipulation.
It is.
Yes.
So what do I have to do to be ready for this next level? Fuck your family, your wife/husband, your kids, everybody.
Worldly possessions.
You serve us.
Everything.
No, it's not us. They'll go up to you and be like, you serve me.
All your checks, your rent,
your house, your
cars, everything that you hold dear in this world, give it to me.
They'll tell you, son, your grandma all the way to them.
87 niggas laid on beds, paused. Men and women laid straight on their back with a cover over them because they all chose to commit mass suicide together.
Yep.
They drank the Kool-Aid.
Suicide pact.
That's literally how 80% of these cults end. Either in a mass shootout or mass suicide.
Ascend to the next chapter of this shit we call life.
Three truths. What is y'all trying to say? We trying to say that manipulation and the ability of art of war to conquer and control. If you can control 3, you can control many.
Yep.
If you can be Jeffrey. You can control 30.
You can be
Jeffrey.
30.
You control 300.
You can be fucking Jeffrey Einstein and literally get people to go recruit bitches for you. So you ain't even gotta be feet on land. R. Kelly. You don't gotta be feet on land. You can get the people
around. I thought you was gonna say Dominant because he has a.
No, all of them did it.
You know what I'm saying?
They all had that bridge.
Even when he went to jail for killing X amount of fucking people, he still had bitches sending him letters talking about how cute he was.
Yep.
And even if you're not doing it, if you're using other people to do it, it's still manipulation. Because you're manipulating them to do your bullshit because you don't want to get caught up. But you're still manipulating to get your way.
That's what I'm saying. With women. And I got love for women. But, like, shout out to my nigga Anton Things. I'll be watching his podcast and shit. When it was a specific episode where he said, he flashed out. He said, women are the enemy. Black women are the enemy. But in my mind, I'm not just saying black women, but women in general are the enemy. In a sense of, yes, we want to still fuck them. Yes, we still want to be with them. But at the end of the day, look at who they pick to have babies with. They'll pick the most dangerous, on paper, the most dangerous, the most wrong choice of man to fuck with and to reproduce with. But yet they'll leave around the quote unquote squares and the boring niggas, the niggas that's doing right by life, don't even have a record or a felony. But yet you'll choose the most dangerous one. So it's like they love destruction. Women could say that that's bullshit, you putting down women, but women love destruction. And I'm not saying everyone, because there are some good women out there. But a lot of them, a majority of them love destruction and they love chaos and bullshit. So with anything that looks dangerous and bad, that's sexually arousing for them. That gets that pussy wet.
It sounds dangerous and bad, it's still in a way exciting.
Yeah, it is.
It's a rush, whether it's bad or good, it's a thrill.
It's in their nature. It's by blood. It's in their. Cause I go by the Bible.
But the fact that you in the crib and you're comfortable and you're stagnant and you're not doing shit, that's bad. That's bad for women. Cause I'm safe and I'm sound, but we ain't doing shit.
And these days, bad is good.
Women don't
that
like
is
to be
bad.
bored.
And at the end of the day, if you are religious,
and you say you go by the Bible.
If you go by the Bible, they had this woman in there. She's called the Scarlet Woman. The Scarlet Woman. I guess like she ran Babylon, which was a sinful ass city. She ran that bitch. She loved destruction. She loved chaos. And basically nowadays they're trying to compare the Scarlet Woman and the Bible to women nowadays, because that seems like their motto now. Women that cause nothing but destruction, Sexy Red. Women that cause nothing but destruction, Sukiana. That's the image of a woman nowadays. Fucking going in the right path. I want to go in the wrong path because it gets me more turned on, and I feel like that's living life until I hit a certain point, or when I have a certain amount of kids, then that's when I like, alright, I'll calm down. 30, 35, some bitches even 40.
Yeah.
Or some bitches not even at all. They're willing to die alone and still chase that thrill and still fuck with 20-year-old boys and shit just to get that cheap thrill out of them.
There are old folks' homes that are getting shut down because the old ladies in there are prostituting themselves. So
now that's a new one. I hear that one.
Actually, it happened recently out here. Your baby mama's hood. It happened to the old folks home out there.
So you telling me old bitches is prostituting themselves in old folks' home?
Yes.
Prostituting themselves in what way? Like fucking around all the other old dudes in there?
Staff members.
Not just staff members. They is taking the staff members' phones and contacting young fellas around the neighborhood.
That's fucking insane.
Yes.
You are somebody's fucking grandma. How the fuck do you have time for dick? How do you have time for meetups? You supposed to get yourself right before you meet your maker. Like, how the fuck?
You don't know which nigga were they going after,
man. The fucking world we live in, man.
So on that, like we said on your talk, we already said this. Women love to chase. They are drawn to the red flags. Sure, and the main point of it is, always been telling us this all our lives. Don't ever bore a woman, because when she act out. Look at the world right now. This is what happens when women act out. This is how it is. You bore them too much.
Excuse the fact that in the 70s and 80s, it was a time of tight leather being a thing, and niggas definitely was out this bitch wearing the body shirts, the shirts where like half the bottom of it was coming off and niggas' stomachs was out. Like, we can't ignore that fact. So I can't sit here and say this the most feminine era as far as in with men, but I can honestly say all trends do come back. Because even if you go to the 70s, niggas was out here wearing what they would call the hoochie daddy shorts.
Yes.
Niggas was outside like with high, you know what I mean? Like
niggas wasn't paying their nails.
Yep.
Niggas was
not like it was only like Rick James, Prince. It was a couple niggas, but not as much now.
But it wasn't popularized.
Right.
Now it's popularized to do that shit. When you,
before the people that you said,
niggas was wearing lipstick too in the 70s and 80s.
But think about it. All that shit you talking about, it was who would mostly be doing it? Celebrities. You ain't really see niggas in the street randomly dressing like that.
Like NBA niggas, they shorts used to be this, like paws like this big.
Yeah,
that was the design.
But I'm saying that era was like come on, bro. Like, them shorts, they had to be that small.
They didn't.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, everybody's clothes was like that. It wasn't just a certain demographic that was just wearing short
Yeah, I'm not saying it was just for
I'm saying, but in that time, that wasn't looked at as feminine. Now, when you wearing short shorts, you wearing fingernails, and you wearing all these.
I feel like that's more of the swag now. Like that's what it's turned into though. Not my opinion.
But okay, it's a thing of you aesthetically want to dress like that.
What you just explained. I feel like how this world is set up, that females would rather be with the nigga that you just explained over the nigga that got the do-rag and the Tim's on.
Yes.
That's my opinion.
Nah.
It's the nigga with the do-rag and the Tim's on, and it's the nigga with the high shorts with the red and pink nails, and his skin paws look better than hers, and he take longer in the motherfucking shower.
It depends on
I feel like the women nowadays flocking more to the feminine niggas.
It depends
That's
on
what
the
it
bitch.
seems
It depends on the bitch, because you still got half that still wanna fuck with that traditional, hard, badass nigga that's still bad. He's still doing bad shit. He's a street dude. He not wearing the fingernails. He's not looking like a bitch, but he's still doing illegal bad shit, riding his SRT Hellcat, and then you got those bitches that wanna feel like they with another bitch that has a penis.
I'm only going off of the fact of what women say and how women bring their real emotions out after a relationship or something negative happened. He was always gay for real. He was always on iffy time. He wanted me to.
He was sus.
Every time my gay friends was around, he was always moving different. Why am I hearing that from all these women? They either doing one or two things. They either lying or capping because they emotional, or these bitches out here like niggas that's on the down low. It's one or the other or both.
It's both.
And this is black, Hispanic, Asian, Puerto Rican, Chinese. It ain't just one race.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I knew he was Mr. Littles for real. But you was with him for 7 years. Y'all been together since 9th, 10th grade. Mm-hmm. Now y'all 23, 24, shit fading. But he was always fruity for real.
But just because they say that shit, if the nigga allows it, they'll still fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Yep. If it ain't true, she just look goofy. But it is true, she still look goofy to me.
And she'll still fucking.
That's my point. That's the whole point.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Look at a nigga like Moneybagg Yo. Then let's look at a nigga like Drake. The bad guy, the bad toxic guy, who's bad as hell, but he don't look feminine like that. He just seems like an asshole.
They is crucifying him for the shake the dress shit. That was a little crazy with Sexy Red with all pink on.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Moneybagg, bragging.
Alright, or like this.
You know what I'm trying to say though, right?
Yeah,
like,
I'm saying, like keep Drake there, keep his ponytail ass there, and then you got a nigga like Pooh Shiesty before he went to jail, ski mask and all.
Gotcha.
You have the street dude that's bad, and you got the gay dude, and I got the feminine dude. That's the route these bitches is going. That's why they said there's no gray area.
They want the hard dude, but they feel more comfortable with the nigga that's in the closet.
Yes.
Come on, but you want security?
Yes.
But you could be secure with him because if anybody asks, that's my boyfriend, but I know he don't care about fucking. He might just eat this ass or pussy paws whenever I want him to when we drunk. But other than that, I know this sweet dude, he don't want nothing. This hood dude gonna have some baby mom drama and all that. I don't want to go through that right now.
That's why I said bitches go 2 routes.
Mm-hmm.
The gay route or the hard route. But there ain't no gray area for no nigga that go to work.
The way they look at females flocking more to the sweet side.
Hey, right now, how it's going now, yes.
What are you giving it? I'm giving it 65-35. 65% they going for the nails and ponytails, and 35% they going for the Timbs and do-rags.
Simple facts, Timbs and do-rag niggas.
That's 35%.
Cool bitches like this.
What do you think? I say 65-35. What are you saying?
55-45.
55% of
55 is still going for the hard niggas.
Okay, I can say it.
45 is going for the sweet niggas. The reason that I'm giving it a little bit more of that is because how social media is pushing it. How all these famous people are pushing it.
Bro.
Like, come on, look at Nicki and her
Bro, I'm not hating on nobody. I don't give a fuck about what nobody got going on. But let's keep it real. We talking about men who jeans and pants and clothing be tighter than the chick they with.
Yes.
The chicks out here wearing baggy loose jeans and the ass still poking, and the niggas is wearing the tight fucking jeans and tucking them inside the red and yellow croc boots.
Yes, it's trying to dress like tomboys and the niggas is trying to dress like
bitches out here wearing baggy crew necks. The niggas is out here wearing see-through fucking long sleeve button-ups, Machine Gun Kelly shit.
Yes.
And I fuck with Machine Gun
Fashion
before he
now-
went on the pink side.
Fashion now is just it's like the 90s, the 70s, the 80s. It's just basically
all
do whatever the
rolled
fuck you want.
It's all rolling.
It's do whatever the fuck you want.
For real.
If you want to dress baggy as hell outside, like the early 2000s, do your thing.
But if you want to wear it tight too,
You do that too. It's do whatever the fuck you want. But at least the 2010s to 2020, before it was straight fitted. You had to dress fitted. Everything had to be fitted. Now, before the 2010s, you had to be dressing baggy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, dress however the fuck you feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially baggy. Baggy, that shit is in it.
word up.
But it's a domino effect. More women are being more masculine, even the heterosexual ones. They'll still be more masculine, and then the niggas that claim to be heterosexual, them niggas will be more bitchy than the bitch that they actually fucking with.
Every time. That's all. It's
a shift.
That's all you see.
Like that Barbie movie. I never seen the Barbie movies, but I saw the reviews and what people said. Basically, from what I saw in the plot line, the whole Ken doll shit. All the guys in Barbie Land or whatever the fuck, they were lower in society. They were just there to look good, and that's it. The women had all the jobs, the women had all the resources, the women had all the money, and then they said a lot of women that went to go see that movie ended up breaking up with their boyfriends.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
Even the ones that tried to drag their boyfriends to go see that movie with them ended up breaking up with them niggas because why the fuck you don't want to see Barbie with me? And even though that's a movie that's like...
That's downing men, yes.
Yeah.
And the thing was, that aired the same day, Oppenheimer. That aired the same day. But, here's what killed it. It had the exact opposite effect. Niggas was literally going home and kissing their girls more. Niggas was literally going home and taking care of their girls more. But here's the kicker about it. This is actual historical events that happened in Oppenheimer. This and Barbie is about a fucking fantasy toy land. So, y'all want to follow this fantasy toy land. This is why we always say this. Men live in reality, women live in fantasy. We said it so many times.
Word up.
Women live in fantasy, men live in reality.
Real shit.
The reality of it, men see history and go like, okay, we're not going to repeat how they treated women. We're going to go treat women right. They see Barbie and it's like, oh, fuck niggas. See what I'm saying?
But I ain't gonna lie though. Shout out to Prime Time, man. Them niggas at Colorado is going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want niggas to stop hating on black men or stop hating on any man that got motion going on.
Oh,
and that nigga been doing this shit his whole career since he was playing. He coached his kids through high school. So shout out to Colorado. They 3-0. They got real tests coming up. They got to play USC and Oregon. I think they got Oregon this week or whatever. But
that's going to be a good game.
shout out to Prime Time, man.
Those
This guy son out here putting the rollies and APs in these shit. It's different when you sit there. And guess what? Guess who is his coaches? His coach is Tom Brady. He got Tom. I mean, not his coach. Is his mentor.
Mm-hmm.
He got Tom Brady on speed dial. 2-yard line, 98 yards, minute 40, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga's gonna be a beast.
He is. He already almost there.
This nigga Dion talk about some, yeah, you and your brother Shiloh, y'all coming back to Colorado next year. Shiloh was like, hey, what you said? Like, what it sound like I said? And then Shador was over there. The quarterback is over there. Like, nigga, I fuck around, go top 10 if I enter the motherfucking draft next year. But them niggas do stay and get like 2 championships or at least 1. I feel like 2 years of doing justice.
Because you know his son gonna perform to the best of his ability.
Oh yeah. His son ain't gonna slouch.
His son was already brought up in that system.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna want to show off for his dad because it's that extra...
No boy wanna look pussy in front of
that
his dad.
extra spotlight put on you. Not fuck the world, but like you said, that extra spotlight to I better win because my dad is my coach.
What other college players?
Not even just the coach. If your dad is there watching, no man, like even with you and your pops,
Right.
you ain't not fuck with your pops, but you ain't gonna look pussy in front of him.
Right.
He's saying with you. You ain't gonna look pussy in front of the man that gave you birth.
Not at all.
Never that. No man in life. You can say fuck your pops and everything. You never gonna look pussy in front of him.
Right. I'm just looking at it like they had Prime Time as your dad, they had Tom Brady as your mentor. Who the fuck in college football has a Tom Brady cosign? Like, what the fuck? And y'all surprised that this nigga is 3-0 and he can go down the field 98 yards in less than a minute? That surprises you? We talk about a nigga that was down 28-3 in the Super Bowl and won.
Mm-hmm.
He's black.
Mm-hmm.
It has the greatest, arguably the greatest NFL player of all time as the cosign with Prime Time, who's arguably top 10. I don't know if y'all saw this shit, but it's just crazy you saying that off the record. Ice Spice and Dunkin' Donuts.
She better get Dunkin' Donuts co-sign that. Honestly.
Munchkin.
Mm-hmm.
She was at the award ceremony where she accepted the award, and she was just like, not word for word, she was just like, I just want to thank everybody, and I just want to thank all my little munchkins.
Those are barbs.
Those are her little bees.
That's her BR.
Yup. That's how it's going.
Meanwhile, Sexy Red's in the car with Lil Durk. She's going to frat parties with all white people.
Mm-hmm.
Or should I say YT? Like, whatever.
That bitch is the poster girl for ratchet bitches.
Yes.
Already. Everybody step aside.
That shit was disrespectful how she did Glorilla.
Move out the
Because
way.
everything she is what Glorilla was supposed to project it to be.
Yep.
Sad.
And once you get surpassed like that, it's like you're not gonna.
I know she mad, and I know who the most one's mad. Dottie.
Mm-hmm.
Dottie mad as hell.
All I can say is like,
He like, bitch, I
don't know.
signed you off of that one song. You supposed to be the new generation ratchet bitch. You supposed to be the star under my fucking roster.
I feel you. I respect the ratchet way. I do. But
I don't.
the thing that turned me, I respect any way you can make your money. They make it.
I know what you say. You ain't saying you like it, but you saying you respect it. They doing what they gotta do to get there. I got you.
But when I heard this bitch make a song that had bars in it, talking about she probably have an STD, I said I turn this shit off.
She promoting diseases.
I couldn't. I cringed, bro. I heard that on radio. I cringed. I said, yo, pops, turn that off. I'm like, I'm chilling with some old heads when yo turn that shit off. Y'all too old for that shit.
Nigga.
Yeah.
She said she loves a nigga that got an SRT Hellcat stolen and driving with no license. That gets her pussy wet.
She said the most romantic thing a man has ever done for her was rob a man on Valentine's Day and then give her everything he got from him.
And that's her ideal of a romantic time.
Yes.
And then who in the back of her eating all this shit up and embodying what the fuck she's saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, specifically black women.
Mm-hmm.
This is the key to
Because at the end of the day, every race of woman isn't like this. Asians, whites, even though the white women are the ones that started this whole feminism shit, and then when black women got heard of it, took that bitch to the whole next level. Every other race, Asian, white, Latino, every other race don't go this hard. These bitches, the black
it's more
women,
unity, they stick together.
more with the bullshit, and then they'll down any other black woman. I've seen it. They'll down a black woman, call her a pick-me. Some of these bitches even try to fight them for trying to go the right route in life and understanding that she needs a man to get by.
And guess what? When women love to come together, when Tory Lanez is out here in mugshots looking like Gervonta Davis.
Yep.
And that's fucked up.
That's when they come together with unity. Like, oh yeah, fuck him. I posted one of our shorts on X, and this chick, and she is literally like a Megan Thee Stallion type page. She literally followed me and said, write him in prison. With the yellow hand emoji pencil him in prison.
Yep.
Y'all come together when it comes to hatred towards black men.
Yes.
That's when y'all come together. But it's fuck you if you fucking my baby dad.
And that's why every time I see Tory Lanez and his team always trying to appeal for a retrial.
He do like Gervonta Davis in that mugshot. I'm sorry.
He gets dubbed every time, bruh. The judge dubbed him.
It ain't happening because black woman stamped it that he ain't coming back.
That's what I'm saying.
Where Thug at?
The power that these bitches got but then claim to still be the victim, that they don't have no power in this world. This is a man's world, even though the world had literally
given everything
to y'all, to the point where y'all feel comfortable going off in public, cursing people out in public, no matter if it's a man, woman, older man,
even kids,
even children, to the point where y'all bitches are in the fucking mall, a public mall with hella people there, including children, and want to flash your pussy with no underwear in front of all these people, including children, in the fucking mall, and that's
in
okay.
The mall.
If
they
a man did that shit,
as well.
he will be castrated from society.
Yes.
He'd be thrown in jail, prison. Fuck jail. He'd be thrown in prison and would throw away the key. But for a bitch in a fucking sundress, flash, and okay, to the point where they fucking hold 13-year-old boys, and the bitch is only 37 or 42 or some shit. You're a grown-ass woman still fucking with a minor. If the roles were reversed and it was an older man fucking with a 13-year-old girl, clips. He's done. He's out of here.
No matter what city you in, you get in the clips.
Y'all own the world. But then the only thing is they don't own the world. They just own the United States. Because that one bitch that was from Houston that went to Dubai already proved that they don't have no power outside of the red, white, and blue. It's just here that y'all got all this power to feel like you could do this, say this, and act this way. Outside the country, they not playing that shit.
I don't know.
Them other countries will beat a bitch ass and legally beat a bitch ass. You talking down to a man in public in Dubai. What the fuck you thought they was gonna do? You thought they was gonna coddle to you? No, they locked that ass up, and you lucky they didn't do more to you.
They would kill you. If you was from that country,
they'll slice your fucking head off.
I'm ready to get into the topic of the video.
Go for it.
Lil Baby versus Blueface.
That's the bullshit, but I feel like it's all staged anyway, so it is.
Cause he had that Baby Mom video, like that was.
He had that shit ready.
And
that was a fresh recorded video because the bitch dropped the baby a couple weeks ago. Now she's in the new video on his song.
I feel like the moment Lil Baby said count 1,000,000 100 times fuck is a Blueface, I feel like he was already outside. Lil Baby act like he knew me. I feel like he was already outside like that night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like he was out there recording the music video that night and he just let it chill for a day or two.
I feel like this shit is not real because if people remember the first Blueface album. The first Blueface album, bro. The first Blueface album, Following the Beat or some shit. He had who was the first song that he did a feature with on the album?
You ain't talking about the Baby, is it?
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby. Oh yeah.
On the album, first feature on the album is with Lil Baby. So now that came out around 2020. So you telling me 4 years later y'all gonna argue randomly over a bitch?
Yes.
Come on, man. That's not real.
And Chrisean Rock definitely said she's changing the name back to Blueface Jr. because he's not a deadbeat. If he was still being a deadbeat, she wouldn't change.
Cause she's still fucking him.
Yes.
She had all those bitches think, go ahead, Chrisean. You don't need that damn Blueface. Fuck him.
You know what? This is the definition. This is really that shit. That got bitches fighting over. They just ain't fighting yet.
Yes.
But they damn near fighting over dick.
Yes.
Pause. Jay and Chrisean.
I just reacted to a video, and it's both sides too. Niggas will really, bitches and niggas will really X out the other one that they're in competition with just to get the main person's attention.
But I always advocated for the pimping. You punch dick in the bitch, and you do whatever you want with pop. So I ain't gonna disrespect the nigga pimping. If he can have 2 of his baby moms, just be cool with the fact that he gonna flip flop and switch with whoever he ain't bored with.
That's straight pimping.
So I ain't knocking the pimping, but I'm more so highlighting the delusion of the women.
I'm laughing.
Yes, Blueface is wrong, but they choosing to deal with it.
Not even pimping. A lot of these motherfuckers is cool with open relationships.
But I'm saying that situation on the Blueface, that's pimping.
Oh yeah.
If that ain't pimping, then what is it? That's not manipulation.
Too big.
They're choosing to go back.
Mm-hmm.
under your whim. You could go back and forth to anyone.
You could be with her while she having the baby, then when she had the baby, you gon' gas like this bitch like, damn, so I can't take care of my kids. Now she gon' sit there and look stupid, then you just gon' digmatize her again, and now she gon' be thinking, damn, I thought we was a family. And you're like, oh, I just gotta be over there to handle I gotta be a father, you know how it is.
That's disrespectful.
Thank you.
I saw the video yesterday talking about Blueface. Blueface goes back to LA to with his baby BM Jaden after he visited Chrisean.
After he visited, so y'all keeping track of niggas visiting when he with his kids, visiting time.
And he came back as a smart ass like, what's wrong with you? Why you got that look on your face? You still fuck with me, huh? The bitch like, leave me alone.
And you know what that mean? That mean I'm gonna let you fuck later. I'm just not gonna be. I'm just gonna do it with attitude. Who gives a fuck?
Of course.
They was not gonna stop letting them fuck.
Why females don't talk about that? How y'all sit there and be mad at a nigga still bending over, like still doing that thing, still doing that thing in the air. Don't do that.
That was low key fucking up his image and shit. Chrisean and the listen during that
baby mama drama.
Before I'm saying it's put attention on him, but he was having bad press. They was coming down on him. Then with Chrisean, as soon as Chrisean makes it clear that they still fucking, now everybody looking at that shit like that's player. Cause everybody was looking at the fact that he was getting beat on by Chrisean like, damn nigga, you supposed to be schoolyard on the set crib and shit, and you getting beat by your bitch. How the fuck is that player? But now since he's fucking back and forth, Chrisean and Jaden, and he in this situation.
Now he back pushing P.
Now he back pushing P. Now he the image for niggas again.
Yeah.
Now he the nigga. He the player nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. I know a nigga that's living the same route. This nigga got 2 girls pregnant, and he got them in an apartment together, and he don't be there and watching any one of his kids.
Yeah, he pushing bullshit.
And then he goes back, fucks both of them.
But some niggas
got pregnant again, and then left.
Some niggas got it like that.
Break a fuck or leave or gone.
Yeah.
Especially if you get with the right bitches that's on the same time and you want and you know from conversation what time they on.
Oh nah, I know what you talking about. Like she really on that type time.
It's hard. It's not hard to vet a bitch out.
It's not.
I could take.
That's partial manipulation.
On her, I could just eye a bitch out and tell, yeah, she with that.